Pardon. Yeah. Go.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, my name is Dana pecjuha.
Your last name again?
Pecjuha.
Okay, and you're from?
I am from Latvia, but my surname is very difficult to pronounce.
It is.
And,
Maybe the same is true for my last name. It's not easy. It's still Dutch, I guess.
Yes. So, how are you today?
Very good. And you?
Yes, great. Here is my business card.
Thank you.
There's all my contacts. How much time do you have for this meeting?
20 minutes.
Okay, I think it will be enough.
Hopefully.
So, last week my colleague called you and arranged this meeting.
Correct.
So I'm from company Retro. We're not so big company, but we're 15 years on the market.
Okay.
We're
And not so big. How many people is that?
15 people only.
Okay. Well.
Yes, and our company is producing different types of gadgets. We're working with business companies, with people, and can sell it to the shops. Maybe you can talk now about your company.
Sure.
What are your company dealing with?
Well, you call it a company, and I mean we run it like a company, but it's a football club, professional football club.
Okay. And what are your positions?
I'm heading up the commercial department. So if you look at the way we're organized, we basically split up the organization in two parts, you could say. One is the technical side of things, where there's trainers and coaches and people dealing with buying and selling new players. And there's the commercial department, and then we're talking about selling season tickets, finding sponsors. We have a fan shop, stuff like that.
So, as you told me, your company, not a company, your football club, you're making money on commercial, on selling players, dealing with all this stuff. And can you tell me about maybe your future plans?
Sure, what do you want to know?
What exactly you want to do with commercial? How you want?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it's two things. It's a good question, and it's quite simple. I mean, we need to make money either by selling players or commercial by selling things or finding sponsors or anything. Because the more money we have, the stronger the team can be. The better the players are, the more successful we are, and the more sponsors will be attracted. So there's a loop. If you're successful on the pitch, then you get more sponsors, you get more money, you can be even more successful. So that's basically the game that we play. So we always try to come up with things that on one hand make money, and on the other hand build on the image that we have as a club, because we're quite proud of our image that we have as a club. So we would like to make money, but we keep on trying to build the image. So making money should never interfere with the image.
Yes.
That's two things basically.
And why you decided to contact our company, our gadget company?
Well, because we're looking for a nice, giveaway or a nice reward, and that's your business, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Our business.
Yeah.
For what exactly you want these giveaways?
For the tours that we're going to organize in the stadium. Because, a couple of weeks ago now, we went to, are you a sports fan yourself?
I cannot say that I'm a very big sports fan, but I sometimes watch football clubs.
And what's your favorite club?
Chelsea.
Chelsea, okay. Well, that's okay.
It's a big club.
Yeah, it's absolutely a big club. We went to Arsenal a couple of weeks ago in England. Maybe you've heard of them. They're a big team in England as well. And one of the things that they did is they organized guided tours through their stadium. So people buy a ticket and then get a tour through the stadium.
Oh.
And there's people telling stories about the stadium and about the players and stuff. And I mean, we're in no way comparable to Arsenal, but the idea of having guided tours through the stadium is quite nice. And we thought we can do it. We have quite a nice stadium, and we got a lot of compliments about it. So we would like to organize similar tours. So that's the idea. And then obviously people buy a ticket, so we make money out of it, you could say. And we would like to make them feel part of the Heerenveen family as well, so that the image increases or the family gets bigger.
Yes, It's like client focused.
It's, yeah, that's exactly it. It's very, yeah. So we would like to build up the relationship with our fan base.
Yes.
So people buy a ticket, get a tour, and the idea is that then at the end of the tour, they get something that they can keep. That's obviously club related, so they feel part of the family and have a good feeling after the tour. That's it.
It's like something that's a reminder
Yeah.
about this game. And
Well, not about the tour, because obviously we're going to do the tours when there's no games. When there's a game, it's far too crowded to have good tours in the stadium. When there's no games, we would like to have organized tours and people can go into the stadium, into the dressing rooms, and maybe even out on the field to have a look. Yeah, it's quite nice. And we saw that in England at Arsenal. There were whole families and grandfathers taking their grandchildren. That's the idea.
And how often do you want to make these tours?
We're thinking about 10 times a week.
10 times a week?
Yeah.
Whoa. It's really almost every day. And
I think because these tours will take like an hour and a half, something like that, right? It's not like you're a whole day. It's not a whole day tour. So we could do 2 or 3 in a day.
2 or 3 in a day.
So 3 or 4 days, something like that.
And how much clients do you think will take this tour?
And that's hard because it's quite new to us. So we've never done it before. So it's hard for us to tell how many people we're going to be able to interest for it. But I would say if we do 10 a week, and each tour will be 10 people, that would be a good start, I guess, because we're going to advertise it quite heavily in the newspaper and during games, obviously.
Okay, so I understand maybe approximately 300 per month.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Okay. And you want to make this tour whole year? Or?
For now, we would like to just first see if we're successful, if it works, and we would like to start for 6 months, so half of next season, half a year. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have some budget on this project?
Well, obviously we have to make an investment because we give it away, but you don't, right? That's the idea.
Yes,
I guess. It's quite simple. It has to come out of the ticket price that people pay to take the tour. They buy a ticket. So we're willing to spend part of that price in the giveaway, in the reward that they get. So we're thinking about €5 for a ticket to take the tour, and we would like to spend, say, half of it.
Okay.
So we make 250 and we spend 250.
Yes. Okay, I understand. And maybe there are some date when you want to start this activity.
Start of next season.
Next season.
Yeah, because we only have 3 games in this season. So this season's almost over, and then obviously we have the World Cup
Yes, of
in
course.
Brazil. And then somewhere halfway in August, I guess, is the start of the new season.
Okay, you want to start it in August?
Yeah.
In the beginning of August?
Well, halfway, somewhere at the start of the new competition.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, as I understand, you want to make some stadium tours for people who buy tickets. And you want to make it very often, maybe 10 times a week. And you want to make it in 6 months and see how it's going to be.
Yeah.
And your budget is half price of the ticket, it's 2.5.
Yeah.
And your deadline is something in the August, before August.
No. I mean, halfway August is the start of the new season, so if we're ready, if we go for the start of August, then we're sure that we have enough time.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So after all this, I can offer you a great giveaway.
Oh, you brought something?
Yes, I brought something.
Okay.
I brought something to show you. It's a box. It's a box made of metal, and inside of it is a compass. It looks very expensive, very nice, and it's very small. You can carry it away, so it's no problem to give it to every person who wants to visit this. I can put your logo, your picture on this box.
Well, I mean, there should be definitely a logo
Of course, yes, of the
obviously.
spot.
Yeah, it should have our colors on there.
We can make it in different colors, it's no problem.
Okay, does that add to the price if we change the color of it?
Yes, it will be a little bit more in price, but I think it will be very great for the clients, so they will recognize it.
Oh, that's definitely important.
It's
Right,
very
because
important.
we want to make them feel part of the family, right? That's the idea.
Yes,
To
it's
strengthen the image.
something like reminder about your club, like they're a part of it.
Yeah.
If you want, you can watch it.
Sure. Quite nice, then.
Yes, it's very nice.
It's nice. Oops. Yeah. And we could change this colors and text and then.
Yes, it's no problem. Change everything.
So we could say something like, "Thank you for taking the tour" or anything.
Yes,
Okay.
it's just your
Have a logo
imagination.
on there. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we come up with
Whatever.
something, no problem.
So you can create and we can do it.
Uh-huh. Sounds good. Looks quite expensive though.
Of course, it will look also expensive for your fans, for your
Yeah, that's true.
tour visitors.
Uh-huh. So what's the investment that we would have to make?
So I can say that in the shops it costs maybe 20 euros.
Yeah, I see that.
You can see it, but our company with all these logos, colors, and your text on it can offer it for 15 euros.
15? Mm-hmm.
Yes, and because of the quantity, I heard that you want to buy for 6 months
Yeah.
all these products.
Yeah.
And it will be approximately 15,000.
So-
Because it will be approximately 15,000 of this one. Because every week 10 times, and every tour will have 10 people.
Yeah.
So it will
So-
be quite a bit more.
Just to make sure that we're making the same calculation here. 10 a week, that's 100 a week, right?
100 a week, it will be
400 a month?
400 a month.
Yeah.
And then if you take it for 6 months, it will be 18,000.
18,000. Am I miscalculating? 2,400, I would say. 400 a month, times 6.
400 a month. It will be 1,008, yes,
Yeah.
sorry.
No problem, just to make sure that, no. So 2,400 in total?
Yes,
Yeah.
2,000,
That's the idea.
forgive
Yeah.
me.
No problem, I just lost it there.
Yes, it will be 2,000, and because of the quantity, you can give you a great discount.
Uh-huh.
So each of this will cost you 5 euros.
5 euros?
Yes.
Uh-huh. That's double the budget. And that's exactly the price of the ticket that we're thinking about now, at least. So that would mean that we don't make money. Because every ticket that we sell, we have to spend on this nice.
Yes, but I can say to you that if you want to take more quantity, more amount of this, for example, for a year,
Yeah.
I can give you a better discount.
And what, I mean, if we double it to say 5,000, what
Yes,
would the price be?
the price will be 3 euros.
3 euros.
Yes,
See, then we're 3 euros. I think would be acceptable for us.
yes. It will
So would it be an idea then? Because I'm obviously, if we're successful and if we get people to take the tour, then we're gonna keep on doing it for at least the whole season and even longer probably. The thing is that we're not quite sure yet because we have to see how it works. Would it be possible to get the first, say 2,500,
Yes.
order them for 3 euros, and then have a discussion if we're successful, and then order the rest if we're successful? That would be great.
Yes, it's great, but I'm not sure if our company can offer this possibility because I need to talk to my boss.
Uh-huh.
I'm not making the decision, just showing you our offering.
Uh-huh. So,
I think
how soon can you talk to your boss?
I can do it the next day when he'll be in the office, and then I can contact you and say what we decided. I hope it will be possible.
Yeah, same here, because that would be okay. If 3 euros, I guess, is about right.
Yes.
We could probably raise the ticket price a little bit
Yes.
to 6 or 7 euros. So we make 3 or 4 euros, and we spend 3 on this nice.
Yes, but it looks really nice. It looks very
Absolutely, no, I agree.
So clients will be happy.
Okay, so can I keep this one so I can show it around a little bit in here, so people
you
know
can
what to
show it
expect?
around. And
Okay.
maybe I can call you tomorrow and say our decision.
Sure,
You
yeah,
can have your phone number.
sure. I'll give
Maybe
you
your
my
business
business
card.
card. Yeah, sure, no problem. You can pick it up downstairs with my secretary. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't have it here.
So what time will be suitable for you tomorrow to call?
Probably in the morning if that's possible for you.
Yes.